What happens when a single U.S. aircraft carrier, 100,000 tons of floating steel, faces over 90 coordinated Russian drones and missiles designed to sink it? The first wave strikes. Sailors fight through fire, and the ship is left limping. Imagine staring at a combat radar and watching more than 100 red blips light up at once, every one of them racing toward your ship. The first salvo of Russian cruise missiles is already airborne, closing the gap at supersonic speed. An escort destroyer reacts immediately, its vertical launch cells rumbling as Standard Missile 6 interceptors scream into the night sky. The first impacts look like distant fireworks, fireballs of broken steel and scattered fragments arcing back toward the sea. As more missiles slip through, the second layer kicks in. Evolved Sea Sparrow missiles rise from launch tubes, tracking targets that manage to dodge the SM-6 blast zone. Submarine-launched missiles climbing fast, and the ESSMs catch them mid-arc, shattering them into fragments before they can drop back toward the waterline. Dozens of fast-moving drones appear on the radar screen, different signatures than missiles, lighter and more erratic. Crew members are forced to decide, within seconds, which targets are live warheads, and which are merely distracting shapes. The ripping sound of 20mm shells fills the air as they carve glowing paths across the night sky, drawing fiery lines toward the closest drones. On deck, the carrier's mounted lasers cut beams through the darkness, slicing into the wings of suicide drones and sending them in spirals into the waves below. The system performs nearly flawlessly, erasing 48 drones before they reach the perimeter. 2 manage to slip through, approaching from low altitude at an angle radar systems struggle to track. They strike the stern of the carrier almost simultaneously. Explosions throw fire across the flight deck, shattering parts of the elevator systems and igniting scattered fuel lines. Sailors scatter, but immediately begin sealing compartments and dragging fire hoses into place. Medics dart between injured crew, carrying stretchers, wrapping tourniquets, and shouting over the roar of alarm. But still the ship holds steady, refusing to list, refusing to stall. In that moment, fear and determination fill every corner of the vessel. 2 small drones forced the difference between losing a fleet's crown jewel and keeping it alive. The defense held, barely, but the ship's fight was not done.